Hello there and welcome to Siasa on Meru TV. My name is Godfrey Motiga. My guest today, he is a lawyer by profession and he is now serving the County Assembly of Meru as the Speaker of the Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, today I speak to Dr. Kaberia Isaac. Welcome. And thank you so much for subscribing to Meru TV on Facebook and also Meru TV on YouTube. Dr. Kaberia, Speaker, good to see you.
Thank you.
And welcome to Siasa on Meru TV.
Thank you so much, Mr. Motiga.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Dr. Joseph Kaberia, Speaker, Meru County Assembly. Dr. Kaberia is a Marian. Is a Kenyan, born somewhere in a village in a Gembe Central constituency, in 1970. And he attended Kadelo Primary School, then Chukam Boys High School, after that University of Nairobi, and thereafter Kenya Methodist University. And of course, I have also attended the Kenya School of Law for postgraduate studies, as well as Eastern and Southern Africa Management Institute in Arusha for postgraduate studies, and Galili Management Institute in Israel also for postgraduate studies. Yeah, so I hold a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Nairobi, then a master's degree in Business Administration, Kenya Methodist University, PhD, that is a Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management, Strategic Ocean Management, from the Kenya Methodist University, and the Science and the Art and Science of Leadership program from the Eastern and Southern Africa Management Institute, that is in Arusha, and of course another postgraduate diploma from Galili International Management Institute relating to public administration and management, that is in Israel. I now work at the County Assembly of Meru as a Speaker. I'm now doing my 10th year, and I have practiced law as from 1996, when I was admitted to the role of advocates by the Chief Justice, by the then Chief Justice of this Republic. Yes.
Bona Speaker, you have rightly put it, you are now serving the 10th year as the Speaker of the County Assembly of Meru, and you now want to go to the Senate to represent the people of Meru as their Senator.
Very well.
Well, what policy do you think should be put in place to enhance devolution, in your own opinion?
For the 10 years, or around 9 years, I've interacted with the devolution stakeholders. I have learned a lot on matters in devolution. But I think what is important is that we should appreciate the mandate of the county governments as enshrined in the law. And if I were to just suggest two policies or legislations which should be put in place to support and or enhance devolution, I would firstly propose that we have a World Development Fund, you see, because at the counties, you see, and the county assemblies, that fund is lacking. And national government has a CDF, Constituency Development Fund. But at the county level, all the development funds are vested with the executive. See? And it is good that MCs have a fund to develop their own. That will make them better responsive in terms of oversight and legislation, as well as our representation. because we have seen cases where MCs just rely on the whims of their respective governors,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
to get some development done in their ones, and that is not very good. It's not very good as far as oversight is concerned.
Okay.
The other law I would propose is any law giving financial autonomy to the county assemblies.
Yes.
Because county assemblies also rely on the county executives,
yes,
for funding. Yeah, not really funding, but to receive their financial allocations. When that is, if that is the case, and that is the case which is prevailing now, it becomes challenging for the members of the county assembly to carry out the oversight, or what I may call effective oversight, because once their funding is not coming directly to the county assembly, you see, they rely on the county executive, and I think that also hampers oversight, which is a very, very important role for the MCs.
Yes.
So if we can have at least those two laws put in place, they can enhance devolution in our country.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Bona Daktari, you've talked about funding, and we have seen especially counties, and our county spend over 40% on remuneration. How as the Senator will you ensure that funds are increased to this county?
Firstly, let me say that employment or recruitment is not one of the functions of the devolved units. It is just a facilitative issue.
Yes.
So because we have seen counties, many county governments recruiting many people into their offices, which is also not very good. And so that we have very little left for development. So if you are spending like 40% on the current expenditure, it means that not really we spend more than not 40%.
Yes.
In most of the counties, we spend like 70% on the current expenditure.
Yes.
Then we have just that percent for development. And that is not good, because then it means that there is very little spent on money spent on development.
Yes.
So the best we can do in the circumstances is for the CRI, that is the Commission on Revenue Allocation.
Yes.
Just as to step in and regulate recruitment and employment in the counties.
Okay.
As it has done to the county assemblies. It has given some limits which the county assemblies can exploit. So that they don't exceed those limits. But for the county executives, that has not been done. So that we have seen some county executives through their respective CEOs recruiting many people into the public service, and that now is into the development program which is not good. See, if the CRI now comes in and gives some benchmarks or parameters as the number of staff each department should have, you see, that will at least bring some sanity into the county government.
Okay.
And of course, it is also important that we appreciate that, we had the defunct local authorities who had also employing some people and who are absorbed by the county government.
Okay.
So when those people retire, it is also important that we don't replace automatically.
Okay.
Let them be replacement on need basis. So that is my view.
Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes we see, even within the counties, we see, for example, our county employees going for months without pay. Who do you think should carry the blame, and what do you think you'll do as the senator if you get elected in August 2022? Speaker.
Most of the funding to the counties come from the national government. And of course, there is also the own source revenue from the county governments. But let me say that, well, we have had some counties,
yes,
well, alleging that they are not getting adequate financial resources from the national government,
yes,
you see, in terms of allocations. So I think, to me, the county governments should prioritize well, paying the salaries for the employees, and the other needs. But in the event that is not forthcoming from the national government,
yes,
I think as a senator, the best they can do is to follow up on the matter with the National Treasury. You see, Article 96 of the Constitution provides that the work of the senator is to cater for the interest of the counties and the county governments. Yes. You see? So a lack of financial resources is one of the interests of the counties and the county governments. Yes. So you have to follow it up with the National Treasury as to establish the truth or otherwise. And but if that is not helping the situation, of course, even seeking statements at the Senate, that is the other way. I can be able to address the situation. I have to seek a statement from the relevant department or ministry. Yes. And if that is not assisting, even if it means summoning the relevant officers before the committee of the Senate, so that they can respond to why my county is not having adequate financial resources. Yes, that can be done.
I'm sure there's something that has motivated you to want to be the Senator of Meru, and you have seen the representation in the Senate since the inception of devolution in 2013. Yeah. What do you think has been done, and what do you think has not been done that has motivated you to just want to go to the Senate and represent the interest of Meru?
If you look at the provisions of Article 96 of the Constitution, you will appreciate the roles of a senator in this country. I have not seen those roles being carried effectively. For example, the oversight role. Most of the time, my friends just wait for the Auditor General to come and do audit and produce audit reports. And then we go, that is when the Senate now summons the county executives to the Senate to explain one or two things. But to me, that is not enough. A senator should be able to be on the, he or she should be on the ground. You see, even before funds are utilized, or in the course of utilization of the funds, you see, a senator should be able to be moving around the county to see the projects which are being implemented, you see, and ascertaining if there is value for money, you see, not wait for the audit report. You see, it's not good to do post-mortem. It is also good to have preventive measures in case of any misallocation of resources or misuse of financial resources. That is one. Number two, I have not, because I've been here for 10 years in this county and in the devolution family, really I have not seen a situation where our two senators have had regular meetings and consultations with other stakeholders in the oversight, who do the oversight role, like the MCs, you see? Because the MCs now do oversight at the county level. The senator does oversight at the national level through the Senate, you see. So there is need now to at least to come together as a senator and the MCs and compare notes. What is happening in the county? How is oversight taking place? How are the financial resources being utilized? You see. So when there are those regular meetings between the Senate and the MCs, then of course we are likely to have a very good report on what is happening in the county as far as oversight is concerned. And when that is done, then we expect a report to be generated out of that. And that report should be shared with the people of this county
So in
regular reports.
Okay, so in other words, you're saying the previous and the current senator have underperformed, in your own opinion?
Well, they have performed according to the estimation of the people of our county.
Yes.
They are the ones to judge them, you see?
Yes.
But on my part, I'm saying that I'm going to perform my roles differently.
Yes.
Yeah. And secondly, look at this aspect of 85% of the financial resources which are being left to the national government, you see? Because at the county level, we only get 15%, you see? And the other bulk of the financial resources is left to the national government.
Yes.
We are not told by our representatives at the Senate what proportion of this 85% has been brought to our county. You see? Because that is also important. Yeah, we are in Kenya. We are part of this other 85% kitty. So we should know what proportion of this 85% has been brought to our county. That is also lacking. And I'm going to follow up on that. Even on security matters, we have found insecurities in our county. Yeah? This aspect of our county interest as enshrined in Article 96 is very wide. A senator should even be addressing matters to do with the security within the county. If there is an aspect of insecurity, the first person even to address the issue should be the senator. Knock onto the doors of the of people concerned, ministry concerned, and express yourself that your county is having an insecurity. Don't just come down here to move around with the people who have been affected. We should be seeing you at Nairobi, at other places, addressing these issues. Because if you come down here and you start just walking around with the affected families and the people and sympathizing with them, that is not enough. Why were you given this office? Is it not to address the issues which arise at the appropriate places? That is the issue.
All right.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, let's go to your issues to do with political parties. We have seen you embrace the BAS party, and then you later moved on to DP, and now you are an independent candidate. Maybe you would like to tell our viewers why you undergone that process and how it has affected you so far.
Very well. Thank you so much. I think to join any political party is a right enshrined in the Constitution. And even to run as an independent candidate is also allowed by the law. So on my part, I felt that, so that I can be able to effectively carry out my mandate as a senator of this county, it may be important for me to run as an independent candidate. Because really, Mr. Motiga, you don't expect a senator who has been elected in the same party as the governor to carry effective oversight. You see, there is some likelihood of being influenced here and there. You see, either by the party, or by the relationship between the senator and the person holding the office of the governor. You see, so to have an independent mind, as I usually like to have, it is important that we appreciate that fact. And I tell our people of Meru County, if you see any candidate, senatorial candidate running in the same party with the gubernatorial candidate, and urging the people of this county to elect them, I think they should be cautious, because really we expect it may be perception, but of course that hasn't been established. You see, we don't expect effective service and delivery by that team. You see, so on my part, of course, I was in 2011, 2012, I was a member of APK, Alliance Party of Kenya. I joined the County Assembly of Meru when I was a member of Alliance Party of Kenya.
The BAS.
The BAS. Thereafter, the APK, that is the last part of Kenya, joined in Jubilee. It was collapsed into Jubilee. So all of us were in Jubilee. But thereafter, I joined Democratic Party of Kenya.
Yes.
That is NDP. That is in July, August last year.
2021?
2021. So I have been a member of DP, Democratic Party, from July 2021 to last week, when I decided to run as an independent candidate.
Yes.
Yes. For reasons which I've just stated, because I would like to have some independence of mind, and of course, I would like a situation where I would like to perform my duties, with some without really some independence or interference from anywhere. Of course, appreciating that, of course, I also maintain my friendship with other actors in the devolution family. And of course, we will be able to deliver to the people of this county.
All right.
Yes.
What will the people of Meru remember you having served them as the Speaker for 10 years? What are these 3 things that the people of Meru remember you for?
Really not even 3 things.
Yes.
I can tell you, Mr. Mutiga, that whatever development which has been implemented in this county,
yes,
from the 22nd day of March 2013, my input has been there as a Speaker of the Assembly.
Okay.
Because no development can be effected in the county without the support of the relevant law or policy.
Yes.
And that has been done by the Assembly. So any law which has been effected, which has been implemented in this county, or any policy has passed through my hand. Okay. I have approved each and every law.
Yes.
Yes. And of course, people of this county will appreciate that none of those laws or policies have been challenged anywhere.
Yes. So
we have made good laws, we have made good policies, which has enabled the relevant office holders, especially the executive arm of the government, to effect in development.
Okay.
Especially, let me just name 1 or 2.
Sure.
We would not be having bursaries in our county if it is not for the law which you made at the Assembly, the Education Enhancement Fund law. You remember that?
Yes.
So because secondary school education, university, and even primary school education is not a function of the county government.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a function of the national government.
Yes.
But we can't find a way of supporting our people through bursaries by enacting that law.
Yes.
See? And that enabled the then governor, His Excellency Peter Gatiramunya, even to disburse bursaries.
Yes.
That law is also being applied by the current governor, His Excellency Kraito Morungi, to disburse bursaries.
Yes.
Then, of course, even the Meru Youth Service law, we have put it in place.
Yes.
And you have seen that our youths, they have been properly engaged through training and service delivered in this county.
Yes.
You see? So all the laws which have made, I cannot count, I cannot really be able to mention all of them.
Okay. All right.
We have made and enacted so many laws which has brought development in this county, laws concerning even water, roads, and related related issues.
Okay.
Yes.
The late President Kibaki, I know you have most probably seen his leadership, and now he left us the other day. What is one thing that you remember the late President for?
Well, it is unfortunate that we are now mourning the death of our late president, Mwai Kibaki, who is remembered to be one of the most performing presidents in this country. And I remember during his time, of course, we didn't have issues to do with fundraising, Arabis, because I don't know what had happened that time, because he had really provided adequate even resources to our leaders. He was not seen in public many times, but he was extremely working hard and putting many development projects in place.
Yes.
You remember that when he took the office, most of the infrastructure and really was not in good shape.
Yes.
It was not in good shape, especially the roads network in the country.
Yes.
But within a very short time, that was fixed, you see, and there was a lot of also planning, and most of the projects which were put in place by the current national government regime.
Yes.
In my view, had been planned by Kebaki's government. Because even the SGL, in my view, and even these and courage, roads which are being put in place.
Yes.
We are being told that they were planned during Kebaki's government.
Yes.
So it is unfortunate that this country has lost a very dedicated and astute leader. But we have to remember him for what he did for this country for 10 years. In fact, if the law allowed, because I've been in interaction with many of my friends and people in this country, they were of the view that we can even extend his term to 15 or 20 years. You see? But unfortunately, now the Constitution has come.
Does not allow
the term of the president, so it doesn't allow.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want you to take half a minute and tell the people of Meru in just a few words why they should vote you come 9th of August this year as your senator.
Well, thank you so much. I think I'm the best pleased person to defend and promote devolution. Having worked in the devolution family for 10 years, because I'm sure God will enable me, of course, finish my term in just a few months. And I assure the people of Meru County that I will make good laws, good policies. I will carry out effective oversight over the county executives, executive of our county, and of course I also take care of even the county assembly on matters to do with financial autonomy, so that the people of this country will have enjoy the services which they desire, and then our country will move forward. I'm also looking forward to a situation where we will be having a consultative forum within the county. It's not just a matter of waiting for audit to be done, but even moving around the county and seeing what is being effected, what development is being effected. You see?
All right.
So I urge the people of this county to consider my candidature, because as I've said, I'm not a project of any person or any leader. I'm a project of people of Meru County, and they should take me as such.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Sir.
Thank you, and thank you for creating time for Meru TV on Siasa.
You're most welcome.
And we wish you all the best in your endeavors to become the next senator of Meru.
Thank you so much. I also thank the Meru TV. Well, it is doing marvelous. It is really informing the people of this county. And we wish it well. Let us support it so that it can grow, and of course even extend its boundaries from Meru to other places in the country, and even become an international TV like the CNN and the rest.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Meru
TV viewers, that has been Siasa. I've been hosting the Speaker of the County Assembly of Meru, Dr. Kaberia Isaac, who want to be the next Senator of Meru County. See you next time.